All right. It's cold as shit outside, so I got nothing to do but to make a crypto market update. So I'll go over we'll do like a macro analysis of the so think of dust. We'll do a macro analysis of really just some different indicators for the crypto market. So stay tuned. That's actually not what we're looking at. So I'm gonna edit. Yeah. Oh, this is an ad. Great. That's what I want to look at. So on that radar, we can just kind of look at what protocols are being used the most by people. I'm highlighting Solana and Toncoin because those are just two that I look at um to be some of the bigger like protocols or applications in the next bull run. I guess I need to like look into some of these newer chains, just to see like what they're offering and if they're actually making some noise, making some improvement. And it's a good way to find, maybe your next investing opportunity. So if see that, hey, this protocol on base is doing X, Y, and Z, and it's been going up since, February. Like you can tell like it's fairly new. And so, do the March numbers, do you start seeing an increase from the February numbers? That could be, a good sign. This is a good just tool to look at. Um, try to find new opportunities that are coming into the market. How do I want to make sure I don't have anything selected. So I want to go back to the fresh. That's interesting. That pump fund is, well, you know what? That makes sense because I know pump fund is going to be a lot of the same, um, devs just rug pulling left and right. I do do some like meme coin trading, and I haven't hit on a meme coin in like 3 weeks. Like everything I've done has just been my stop loss is getting triggered. Like it's been such a waste of time right now. Um, let me see. Any new games coming on the scene, making some noise finally. World of Dypians. That's a new one. Age of Dino. All right, none of the games I'm familiar with are on here. I don't see it in the top. Mortal Rising, Europe Fantasy League. What is this?
Far, far away, the Russell army gathers under the Dark Lord's command, poised to conquer the world with Nibians. 62 million light years away, in the heart of the Eye of Sauron galaxy.
What?
World world of Dhipian stands divided, its heroes clashing amidst progress. Set aside their differences as a common enemy arrives. Chance. Divided, they face inevitable doom. They must rise as one, fight for survival, and defend the world. Unite, fight.
All right. So I'm like, is it a fighting game? Because that's what it looked like at first, and then now it looks like like World of Warcraft type situation. I definitely hear some trademark infringement in there. The Galaxy Far, Far Away, and then the Sauron universe, whatever. Which I'm sure that they're just wanting a lawsuit to kind of make them more popular, which, could be the case. Try to use it as free marketing. Well, not free marketing, but a more effective form of marketing. When headlines come out that, oh, I don't know who owns Lord of the Rings now, but whoever owns Lord of the Rings and whoever in Disney, Disney sues crypto firm for copyright infringement. That's probably the play that they're trying to make. Um, let's see. Uh, so nothing, no real sustained increase. And everything has just been down. On-chain activity. Yeah, this is like a prime example of like altcoins. Dang, you lost 50% of your value since January. Yeah, it's tough out here for altcoins right now. Let me go back to what I thought I went over, but I wasn't sharing my screen. So, starting just with the Bitcoin, looking at the Bitcoin from a technical standpoint. This little formation right here, when you see these like just dojis and just candles that aren't really going anywhere, I expect to break out from somewhere, either on the upside or downside. Um, for me, I would look to, oh no, I don't want market cap. For me, I would look to see if we get over 100,000. That's that's the first, I would say, like signal of some bullish energy coming back to the market. And then overall, we really want to see like a strong candle close over this level, like a 106,000. Because all we've had is just little wicks, and this is the daily chart. So we want to see a complete one, like a candle close above this mark 106, and then a complete candle like over it. That would be to me, that would be a strong like signal that we're gonna have some serious upward movement in Bitcoin, back in Bitcoin. But um, right now, I think we just reached the bottom of the channel of this little channel that we've been in since November, where we go up to 106 as high as 109, and then we just come back down to like the 93s, 92s, or whatever. Um, Or, if you want to trade that, just buy at the bottom, sell at the top, you know, more power to you. You can do that as well. It's like 12% right there. A 12% move from, hell, 100 to, well, we're not going to get to 112, but you go from like 98 to 107. That's a solid 10% right there. Um, and then let's take a look at the total market cap. And this one really mirrors Bitcoin right now. And because I think Bitcoin dominance is it's pretty high. Coin market cap. They have a pretty good layout. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance is at 60%. So yeah, altcoin alt season is nowhere close to being here. Um, so yeah, this is gonna, especially when Bitcoin is the dominance is that high, this is really gonna mirror Bitcoin a lot. And that's what you're seeing in the total market cap. We're still at what, $3 trillion, almost $3.2 trillion. Overall, we're looking to hit $7 trillion for the overall market cap for crypto. I think Bitcoin is at like 1.9 right now. Actually, let me just pull it up instead of guessing. Yeah, 1.9, almost 2. So, um, we go to 4 trillion, market cap for Bitcoin if we get to 200,000. Um, you know, what would that look like for all the altcoins? Like, and then as the dominance goes down in Bitcoin, will we see that provide capital into the altcoin market? Those are some of the questions that we're waiting to see how they play out. And I think with the Bitcoin ETFs and really like the Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs, and I think there's also a Solana ETF coming. What I did? You do have total threes, right? Oh, I put a space. Um, you'll see that'll change what all season looks like. And this is a total 3. This is basically the crypto market cap without Ethereum and without Bitcoin. And you can see it's just been getting crushed since January 19th. Where we at 1.1 trillion. Now we're at 8.9. So 900. I say that's pretty much if this happened in the regular stock market, that would be certainly if we went down to 14%, that will classify as as correction territory. That'd be a marketing correction. And you really wouldn't expect that quick of a turnaround for it. Unless they just really kick the money printers into high gear, then that could change things. But the traditional market, it kind of it's like a big ship in the sea. It takes a lot longer for the directions to turn. The altcoin market is not really just a place you want to be right now. We saw the Bitcoin dominance is at 60%. That just means that all the capital or just so much of the capital is being sucked up by Bitcoin. And where's another one? Then look at DeFi, Llama. And I think this is the best indicator for alt season. And for alt season, for anybody that's new, is a term that's used in the crypto space for when altcoins or alternative coins to Bitcoin and Ethereum really start seeing just great price appreciation. Um, that's what all season is. That's what people are meaning when they talk about that. That's when you can turn, $1,000 into $100,000 or $10,000 into $1 million. That's what people are talking about. If you look at projects in the past like Solana, that made millionaires. That's why a lot of people, they're always talking about Solana because it that project changed their life. Um, Solana's one, Tailcoin's another one. It's just an older project. It's been around. I think this is its second 2.5 cycles, maybe. Um, or projects like Matic or Polygon, whatever they're calling themselves now. Why is this not loading? Okay. But yeah, though all season is really new. You really start seeing like the big price appreciation in your alternative coins. And the reason I think this is like the best indicator for when alt season is gets here is because we have I can actually pull it up. We have the Bitcoin ETFs now. And most of your traditional money is gonna go into these ETFs. And you can buy these and people can buy the ETFs like direct. They don't even have to go to a financial advisor or they don't have to go through a third party or anything to start buying the ETFs. Um, oh, you're still seeing some negative pressure, um, some sell off on Bitcoin ETFs. But I say that to say the connection between the ETFs and the venture capital raising is VC raising or venture capital investing used to be the only way that your bigger traditional investors would invest in crypto. They basically gives a VC firm the money and tell them, hey, go put this money where you think is best, and then those firms would go and do what they do. But now they don't have to do that. They can connect. I mean, there are some people who are able to buy Bitcoin ETFs through their 401k, um, through their employer. But it's just the more traditional means of getting exposure to Bitcoin. So with that, I don't think that you're going to see the traditional um, rotation or capital rotation that we've seen in the past, where Bitcoin goes into crypto. I mean, excuse me, where money goes into Bitcoin first, and then it trickles down to your other, and then it trickles down to Ethereum, your other large caps, and then so here, yeah. This is a chart that pretty much explains it. Um, the money goes, you got your dollars, turn that to Bitcoin, and then you turn that to your large caps. So that'd be your Ethereum, your Solanas, your top 10, 20 market cap coins, then goes to mid caps, then goes to low caps. With the ETF, this this chain right here from fiat to Bitcoin is broken. And so you would have ETF over here, and the ETFs don't connect to any of these guys. And so that's a concern for this current cycle of what alt season is gonna look like, because the ETFs are just changing what we have seen in the crypto market in the past. And so that's why I use this, because the VC funding that is directly going um into the different projects that are out there. And that's when we'll see, to me, that's when I think that we'll start seeing altcoins really starting to pick up. These couple of negative days for Bitcoin ETF, that gives me concern that we're probably not. That price that the chart that we looked at on that what we looked at on the chart, we might not see Bitcoin. We might see it fail, like hit some of these resistance levels and fall. That's a very real possibility right now. This $100,000 line. So we just have to wait and see, but that's not encouraging for sure. And it might turn around. We might look at this next week and it's all, positives with $100 million every day coming in for a week or whatever. But um just gotta wait and see. What else want to go over for crypto? Um Not gonna do too many headlines because that's just gonna be a lot of Trump stuff and it's gonna irritate me. 'Cause I don't want to deal with any because I'm gonna see some other bullshit he did and it's gonna piss me off. So I'm gonna avoid that. Yeah, I think overall, so for me, I think overall the game plan for crypto would be to just focus on the Bitcoin, focus on the Bitcoin, focus on Bitcoin. Um, I don't want this, I want you. Probably, yeah. Focus on Bitcoin, right for right now. That dominance is really high. You can do Ethereum. I I would just be I think it's just a time to be more cautious in crypto when you're talking about the altcoins than you normally would be. Um, this would be a good time to really use your capital allocation strategies. So maybe you want to put, you only want to expose half of your portfolio in crypto right now, or half of what you would normally your normal crypto portfolio. You want to keep the other cash or stable coins. You may maybe put 25% in Bitcoin, and if you want to catch Solana at a low or something like that, that'd be a good idea. But I don't think it's time to just put everything you got into really anything right now. Um, when was it? Like Solana, I thought Solana almost hit like $200. Oh, maybe I need to go back. Expand it beyond a month. That might help Michael. Yeah, so you want to go from 170 and you think that Solana's gonna hit um, get back into the 260 range. That, you know, that's got some, I don't think that's improbable. So, but once again, I think it's just you definitely want to protect yourself with just keeping a large amount of it in cash, large amount of your portfolio, your crypto portfolio in cash or stable coins. No need to go all in right now. Um, and then I think part of that is because I tracked this in my just my economic overview, but as far as like black swans, right now, we're like we're like at a level 4 for pandemic danger. Um, like we have flu outbreaks like everywhere, and they're just calling everything flu right now. Um, it's I think like 4 or 5 respiratory. Jesus Christ. It's like 4 or 5 respiratory sicknesses or illnesses. Um, yeah, these are ugly. But it's everywhere. Wow, I didn't know it was this bad. And then you've got a measles outbreak in Texas, like in West Texas. It's a real rural area, but I think 2 weeks ago it was just in like one county, and now I think it spread to like two or three other counties. Um, so yeah, I think just it's just cause for concern. That's all I can say. Um, and it might be a seasonal thing, and 3 weeks from now, all these start to go back to moderate and low, and we're good. But we have to wait for that data to come out. This is February 8th. Does it say when we get an update? Well, that's not weekly because well, maybe there's a lag, a reporting lag. So I'll check it next week to see what they have. But yeah, so overall, I just think it's a time to be just cautious. I think just erring on the side of caution is a safe bet. Um, I feel that same way on. Let me go back to video because I'm really done. Yeah, it can. So yeah, I think it's just really a time to just to be a little bit cautious. I think if you want to get some exposure into, different projects, that's fine. Just use your capital allocation, be smart about it. I don't think it's time to, if it's not time to like take out loans and start buying projects at the lows. Because Bitcoin dominance at 60%, you don't know when you're gonna start seeing a return on any of that. So yeah, that's it for a crypto market update. It's cold as shit here in Texas, and yeah, man, stay warm. Well, I think it's cold across the nation. Like, so yeah, stay warm, be safe, be smart, keep your head on a swivel. We'll see you next week.